Hi guys, I am flying to Nevada. I'm flying to Nevada and not feeling the greatest right now. I think that traveling when you don't feel good is like the worst. But I can't change my travel reservations because I booked 3 trains and 2 planes. And that's spread out over the next 3 weeks. So I'm gonna get on the plane in a couple of hours. There's pretty much no one here at the airport right now. My plane has finally arrived and it's only an hour late. I just arrived in Las Vegas. I survived the air pressure with a cold. It wasn't easy. I had to use special earplugs. But I'm here, woo! But I'm only in Las Vegas for 2 days. Then heading out to Washington. I'm at passenger pickup, waiting for my family to come and get me. Las Vegas has a pretty good airport, not bad. It's been quite interesting the last 2 years. I had planned to do international traveling and explore the world, but I didn't get to do as much of that as I had planned because we ended up having COVID, lockdowns, all kinds of problems. Borders were closed, flights were closed. I ended up having COVID a couple of times. I also had major cancer, had surgery, recovered, survived, then had skin cancer, had surgery in 2 areas, recovered, survived. And I had planned on building, or I should say remodeling, this old garage into a cottage out in the country and making a micro farm. And I ended up using the money for that for my recovery from my cancer because I had to pay so many bills. Anyway, once again, I had tried to start traveling. But now I have to do a very expensive, very important dental procedure for my daughter. So the money that I'm trying to save up right now is not for travel. It's going to be for a very expensive, very important dental procedure for my youngest child. So I'm just doing some local travel right now to get down to her, clear out my storage. This will be probably my 5th attempt to do that. Hopefully I'll be successful this time. Good morning, guys, from Las Vegas. Starting to get my voice back. We are going to head out to look at the world market today, so I'm going to take you along with me. Sorry guys, I can't give you a tour of the World Market because apparently they're closed today, but you got a good view of the outside of the building. It's a gray day, but it's an okay day. And we're just gonna look around. This is the Las Vegas Container Park. And it's just a lot of shops and restaurants and an area where kids can run around and have a good time. And everything is built up with empty cargo containers, the kind that you see on the trains. It's pretty cool. We went around to check out a couple of restaurants, checked out a couple of tourist attractions. Today I was thinking about, it's just so difficult sometimes to be able to plan things or to really wholeheartedly get into a project or a dream or some sort of new hobby or language, just because, you know, my age, I know that, you know, my time is limited in the physical world, and also the fact that, you know, I survived cancer, but I may not have, you know, I could very well not be here right now, right? It changes a person's perspective. It changes the way you view things. I'm really having a difficult time starting projects or feeling like I can move forward with things that I want to do. For example, building a cottage and making a microfarm. That's been one of my dreams, but I feel like what's the point? Because I might not be able to enjoy it. I just don't know if I can get myself to start anything major, because I feel like everything's so impermanent. I mean, it's impermanent for all of us, but I don't know, when you get older and you've done so many things and you realize, you know, life is just so finite. There's no guarantee to tomorrow ever. And it's just so unpredictable. How long will you be here? Should I start something that I put a lot of work and effort into that I may not be able to, you know, enjoy the fruits of my labor or finish? I guess a lot of people my age go through that. I had an experience when I was really young. I was about 17 and I visited heaven. It wasn't a near-death experience and I hadn't done any, what do you call it, substances or anything like that. I was just suddenly there. I don't know how long I was there. It probably wasn't very long, but there was no concept of time in that, I would say, dimension. It's the most fantastic place ever, and I wouldn't want to be any other place. And I certainly didn't miss this place when I was there, but when you're here, you also realize that it's entirely different there. So it's not like I was walking around or making a meal or looking at a tree or enjoying the breeze. It's not like that there. So, I mean, I like the world a lot. There's a lot of really fantastic things in the world, but I also kind of miss home, kind of miss heaven, you know what I mean? I missed that big hug from God. That big hug from the Father, that love and that, you know, comfort and that joy and that happiness and just being welcomed home, and just, you know, it was like having a big hug and a big kiss, and, you know, from, you know, the person that you love more than anything. So I mean, that really helped me get through life. It helped me have a different perspective on death and things like that. And I've never been afraid of death, but yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of, I'm trying to work on myself to get past that. It's kind of like a little bit of an emotional block, like move forward, do what you need to do, create what you want to create, try to visit the places you want to visit, do the things you want to do, try to stay off of the phone as much as possible, try to steer clear of as much negativity and, you know, negative things off the internet as possible. Telling myself that, trying to do that. And just like trying to live every day kind of like I would be happy with what I did that day if I wasn't here tomorrow, kind of thing, right? It doesn't have to be super exciting or be filled to the brim with stuff. I could just be happy and relaxed and eat the foods I want to eat and enjoy the sunshine, and that's fine. But I have things I want to do that would be so much easier for a younger person. I guess that's what I'm saying, right? And knowing that if you're younger, you usually have an opportunity to enjoy things longer, or, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, just really enjoying the breeze right now, enjoying the sun, enjoying being out here with my family. So thanks for sticking around. Love you guys. Bye. See you next week.